CONCACAF. That's huge for us. Something we're taking a lot of pride in. It's a big-time competition, and we've got a massive game here on Wednesday against Toronto. We can put ourselves back in a good spot to get out of this group.
Yeah, you kind of need to win the home games in CONCACAF, I suppose, just like in a league setup if you're going to advance, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think we got to look at it. These next, you know, the next game, home game, is huge for us. And then obviously we've been performing on the road, and hopefully we'll be able to sneak a win one of these times. You know, I think it's we've been knocking on the door and getting some road wins recently. So hopefully one of those will happen in the Champions League.
You kind of need both games, 3 points at home this week for both of them, I think, in both respective.
Absolutely, I think both games are crucial. Obviously, we're not the type of team to look forward to Saturday yet. I think that the Toronto game at home is going to be just really crucial because you have to win these games at home.
Yeah.
Obviously, Toronto is really tough to beat away, so we're going to have to look forward to getting a result there when we play there. But you know, we have a great chance of getting 3 points.
You guys have talked a lot of this season about the depth on this team. It seems as if there's a gap between regular first choice lineup and reserves, it's getting smaller. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've always had a deep team, and the drop off is minimal. You know, I think especially over short periods, guys can step up, and you know, you're so anxious that you want to get out there, and you're so fresh for a lot of these guys that it really benefits the team. Where a lot of teams are you know, guys are getting on their 23rd, 24th start of the year. So the young guys have come in and have done really well and kept us in the race for all the things that we want to be in the race for.
I think a lot of the guys have stepped up this year and really shown that we've got depth in this team, and I've been very impressed with a lot of the younger guys who have stepped up, and even the veteran guys who've been on the bench who have stepped in the situation. So you know, I think it's going to be just tough calls, tough decisions for the coaching staff to make every week.
I noticed you guys have a different ball for CONCACAF.
Yeah.
Is it appreciably different than the one you use for league games? What does it do?
I'd love to write a memo to Audentis about it. I swear it's you know, it flies more true. You know, you don't have a situation where you're going up for a head ball and the ball suddenly just dips or moves, and you have no idea where it's going to go. You can predict its flight, and you can hit it even harder and farther than you can with the Javelanis.
Obviously, you guys have talked about depth all season long, had guys, Chris Schuler only being the last. Do you feel like if there is a gap between your first choice quote and reserves that it's getting ever smaller?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. And we feel like we can plug 2 or 3 of them in at any time and not miss a beat. So it's a very good feeling. When I said after the Seattle game that game was more about the other things than necessarily the point or the draw on the road, it was because when you play a game like that and you add players like Schuler, Gonzalez, Reinisch, you add players like that and don't miss a beat, now you just feel like you've got so many more options, and I think the entire group feels more together.